And then their corner people, a lot of them were dressed up as squires, which I thought was great. I was like, holy shit,
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, welcome to the Alpha Primos podcast, the show where we talk about anything and everything, from losing a subscriber to being shit out of luck from lack of fiber. Hey, I want some.
Gotta eat your prunes, kids.
Never eat raspberries, boy.
Oh, bubble guts.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and I'm JJ.
I'm Paco.
All right, cool. But it's all right. You guys already know that already because you guys are the true alphas of this show. And we've got quite a bit of comments and updates to get through, so let's just jump right into it.
All right.
Our first comment comes from Spotify. I checked. We got a comment from Trinity and Bourgeois on our Toxic Fandoms on the Internet episode, asking,
Gossip Train.
haven't seen Breaking Bad yet, but it is on my list to watch. On a scale on 1 to 10, what would you rank it?
10.
So, I personally do think it is one of like the greatest shows like out there.
Yeah.
So, for me personally, I do think it's a 10, but if I'm going to be objective, maybe like a 9. But even then, the only thing I would really like knock points off is that the first season is kind of weak in that you got to get through at least maybe like 3-4 ish episodes when finally like the ball like really kicks off and really like starts rolling. I'm not saying that it starts off like really bad. It's just it starts slow.
Yeah.
But once you get past that hump, it's all gas from there.
I would agree. The only show that I would probably put above it would be The Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
But even The Sopranos, I only make it so far. Like, because I know how it ends, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get any answers.
Yeah.
And then the movie wasn't all that great. Whereas the El Camino movie is pretty good. Is a damn good movie. And then the spin-off show Better Call Saul is fantastic.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is awesome. Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But I mean, that being said, I also have never seen Mad Men or Game of Thrones or what's another show that people put like on there.
Like, I mean, I would put Breaking Bad above Game of Thrones just because Breaking Bad has a better ending.
Yes. Well, I think Breaking Bad has the better ending out of all of the prestige
of those, yeah, like
TV shows.
because it has a better ending than Dexter. I'm not counting the new stuff because I haven't seen it yet, but better Dexter, Game of Thrones, Sopranos. Like, yeah, this one didn't fall through that curse of, we dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Better Call Saul also has a really good ending. Very very good closure. So yeah, that is my personal opinion. But honestly, like I would say, if you're like halfway through season 2 and it's not vibing with you, then it's not for you. But yeah, give it a shot. It is good. And I think it's also very sad that this show is like what, like 10 years old almost at this point since it debuted, and is still relatable because of the times we're living in. So, but yeah. All right. So that'll do it with that one. Let's move on to our next comment also from the same episode, the Toxic Fandoms. This one is from I am MJ saying, I once ran into JJ at Bucky's. I told him I was a fan of the show and kept it moving. 10 out of 10 interaction.
Amen. JJ,
I agree.
Alpha.
Wholeheartedly. I appreciate that you waited for me to wash my hands.
All right.
I would tell people that story and they would be like, "A bullshit, dude. Like no one cared." I was like, "No, it was real. It happened."
And there we go. Now we have
confirmation.
But yes, if any of you alphas ever spot us in the wild, just you can say hi, guys. It's cool. But yeah, wait till we wash our hands first.
You turn the page.
All right.
Wash your hands.
All right. Our next couple of comments come from Super Saiyan Chicken on our Marathon Server Slam and Pokemon 30 anniversary. He commented, "The new Pokemon game looks really neat. I'll have to get it when it drops. My Pokemon knowledge really only extends to the anime Soul Silver, Pokemon Ranger, and Pokemon Snap. So I can't wait to give this game a try." Yep, I'm hyped too. Like, they didn't have to show much, and it was just look at these new starters and look at these updated graphics, and that's enough for everyone to go, yes, I'm there. All right, and his next comment will lead us into our updates on the channel. He left a comment on our first vlog video where we ate a custom pizza at Kudos Pizza here in Eagle Pass. Commented saying, I mean, we ate it all. I mean, sorry.
I said I was on the way.
No.
You couldn't wait 4 hours for me to get there?
No. He commented saying, I gotta put this on the list of places to visit. Yes. And let them know we sent you. They're not going to give you like a coupon or anything, but it's just nice to know that we sent them a customer. But yes, we want to try doing more, outside of the usual format, like non-podcast videos. Obviously, those are going to be a bit slower. The podcast will always have priority, but that's the idea. And even this was very much a spur of the moment video. This was not planned. We just went to eat there, and Paco took ingredients from McDonald's and a gun, and asked if they could make the pizza.
At gunpoint.
And they were happy to oblige.
The chef was a poor little Italian man that was like, "No, you cannot put a hot dog on a pizza."
Hey, Paco just like
Paco just pistol whipped.
He liked the pizza. He said he wanted us to come back and do more. He's like, if you want to do more, I was like, hey man, you're opening the door. You're opening a portal. You might not like this. I will bring the most random shit. I will call you. I don't even know you, but I will come up here. Be like, hey, is he here? They're like, yeah, but you can't see him. I was like, nah, fuck that. I got $40 worth of Taco Bell. We're about to make magic. We're about to make magic back there.
I want you to put these Crunchwrap Supremes on there.
Put them on the crust and cover them in cheese.
Yeah, Mark, he saw our video, and what did he say? He's like, "Will it pizza?"
Yeah. Will it pizza? Like, goddamn right it will.
And it's like, oh no, we might have just spawned a new series.
Right.
Will it pizza? But yeah, for those of you that haven't checked it out, go check it out. I think the video is like a minute long, and. But yeah, it was a spur of the moment thing. It really wasn't planned. It was just we went there to have dinner before we went to go to the movies, And then it's like, hey, wait, why don't we like film this and just put it up on the channel?
Yep.
Okay, and so we did. But yeah, but we want to try to branch out and do some other types of videos outside of the podcast.
What you guys
But
watch?
yeah, well, hmm?
What movie did you guys see?
Oh,
Hoppers.
Hoppers.
Ah,
It was good.
Yes,
It's a
very
good,
good movie.
fun
I
movie.
Yes, I recommend. The only heads up I'll give people is the lizard isn't in the movie for as long as you think he is.
Yeah, that was really disappointing. But other than that, the movie is
It's
good.
a great
It's a good
movie.
movie.
Yep. But but yes, but back to the channel. So yeah, likewise, we're promoting our TikTok. We're trying to upload more videos on the TikTok. I was supposed to upload a new TikTok video today, but I decided not to upload it because I wanted to upload a different one, but it wasn't ready yet. So hopefully, I'll have that one ready by either probably by tomorrow. But look, I know the running joke of me at the Basic Digital Circus, like, yes, like, it's funny, but even I know, like, if I do it too much, I'm going to kill the joke.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to kill that joke because I just genuinely find it, like, hilarious, like,
oh, not
doing
me.
it and bringing it up. So,
No
uh,
one, no one ever
uh,
created a counter for every time I asked if we had a Discord on the Excellence. But
oh,
I ran
we
that
have a
joke into
Discord?
the fucking ground.
I know. I guess to bring up killing jokes on the Mexcellence, I know there was one time on the Twitch chat where during the live stream I put like, oh sure, like, Sam says he likes butt, but yet he won't eat it, and him and Mark got so mad. They're like, yeah, like, it's not funny. Move on. Get a new joke. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't think I brought it up that much.
No, Sam did get mad at me because I would just send him ass eating memes all the time.
Oh, okay. So you know what? Maybe that's why they got
He got mad.
he probably thought it was. He probably thought it was Paco.
Yeah, he probably did think it was me because I would just every time I saw some sort of ass eating meme, I just send it to him on Instagram, and then one
It'd be
after.
funny if it was like the same day. And he was like, God damn it, Paco.
Oh, if it was the same day, then it all makes so much like sense. But yeah, like, I was like, oh shit, I
It was
didn't think
like
he'd get that mad.
he sent me a strongly worded message. He's like, "You're not funny. Stop sending me these memes." I was like, "Oh, okay," and I did. I mean, I stopped sending him. He had asked me. I was like, "All right, cool. I'll stop sending." And I stopped sending him the ass eating memes. I really wanted to though. Like every now and then, I'd see one that was really funny, and I'd be like, "I want to send this to Sam," but he said no. I'll just send it to my other friend in Austin.
Hey,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, that joke was always funny to me, so that's why it's like I will run this joke like into the ground, which according to both Mark and Sam, I did. But you don't understand. Like, the ground is not like the stopping point. I will dig a trench and keep going till I get to the center of the earth with that joke. Anyway, I don't want this digital circus one to meet the same fate. So with that said, the TikTok I had prepared was gonna be a digital circus one, but I figured, you know what? No, let me hold off on it. I'll maybe we can upload it later, or maybe I'll get rid of it. But point is, I'm like, okay, no, let me slow it down. We'll do a different TikTok, and yeah. But Primos is the TikTok. Be sure to follow us. And again, my goal is to upload at least two uh, every week. So, in other words, we've been busy this week. You know, from vlog, podcast, TikToks, you name it. We are trying to grow this thing. So here's hoping, and likewise you alphas. Thanks for supporting and thanks for watching. But now that's what happened with us this weekend. But Paco,
Yes.
you had an eventful weekend. You want to talk about that?
I mean, yeah, my event was full of people beating the shit out of each other in suits of armor. I got to go see Armored MMA this weekend in San Antonio, which I hadn't even heard of, didn't know it existed. But I'm gonna tell you what, it was a
You
lot
didn't
of
know it
fucking fun.
existed?
I really didn't. I mean, I'd seen kind of stuff, but I didn't know there was like a full league and there's actual multiple leagues and it's somewhat worldwide. I didn't know any of this. I'd seen a couple of stuff on like in passing through YouTube and TikTok and stuff, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. But yeah, I got invited by Jordan, our friend Jordan. He's like, "Hey, man, want to go watch this fight?" I was like, "Absolutely." Drove all the way to San Antonio to go watch this, and you know what? It was a lot of fucking fun, and it goes by a lot faster than I expected to. The show started at 7, goes all the way to 11 p.m., and like the first half is goes by like that. Like, didn't even realize we were sitting there for as long as we were. But the thing is, it wasn't sold out. But it was very, very packed. It was like bleacher section, like the seats, I don't know, like floor seats and everything. For because one of the because like the knights, the fighters, they were just walking around. They once they were done with their fights, they were just walking around, drinking waters and stuff, and just kind of walking around, watching the other fights. And we were talking to a few of them, and they were telling us they were really surprised. One of the guys was like, "This is kind of odd for us," and he was like, "Why?" It's like, dude, we don't like when most of our shows that we go to, they're not as packed as this one is. Most of the show was full. He said, like, man, like whenever we go to shows, it's like a quarter of this. It's not anywhere near what it is here in San Antonio right now. And so they were really excited. So they're like, he's like, man, they're doing crowd work and they're like talking to people. So it was like for, I guess, for
picking
him,
up chicks, like, hey,
yeah, one of
I'm
the
Black
guys,
Knight from the waist down.
one of the guys, I don't think he was used to being stopped, because as he was walking out, he was out of his armor and everything. I think he was going to the bathroom or something. He got stopped. I counted at least 15 times, and he was just like, "Oh shit!" Like,
what the fuck do I do?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, hell yeah. You want a picture? Yeah, let's take a picture. He was just, and then they were going into the bleachers, talking to everybody, taking pictures. So it was a really fun time, and I felt a little bad because as we were walking in, I didn't realize one of the main event was standing right next to us, and because we were looking for our seats. And one of the guys comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, this guy's the main event." I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, dude, that's badass. Good luck." And I just walked away. I'm thinking he was that. It was your wrestling situation where I guess he was probably like, "Do you want a picture?" I was like, "Oh, sure." And then we were walking, I was telling Jordan, like, "Hey, man, I think I was kind of rude, and I didn't mean to be, because like I was thinking like." Because I didn't want to like bother him or anything. Like, if you're a fighter, you're probably trying to get in the zone. You're
trying to hype yourself up.
You're
right?
probably hype yourself up. You're about to go out there and start hitting people. So I just kind of walked away. But I mean, overall, it was a good fight. Merch was still expensive, but merch was really fucking cool. They had like Fomaxes, koozies, posters, a really badass stained glass T-shirt, but they didn't have any of my size. They never do. They don't cater to fat people. I wear a 5X, and the biggest thing they had was a 3. I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna buy it, and because I'm not gonna lose weight fast enough. There were as far as the fights go, there were like the first few fights were like 2 rounds, just a minute each, and they go pretty hard because it's sword and shield. So they're dressed in armor with the like knight's armor with the helmet. And then their corner people, a lot of them were dressed up as squires, which I thought was great. Holy shit!
That's
there was a couple of guys. Their corner people were dressed as squires, and some of them, I shit you not, dude. It looked like their corner people. It looked like it was just their mom and dad. Like that. I was like, that dude's mom. She's out there. She's out there looking at it, like, you got to do it. Don't be a bum. You got to just go for the leg. And they were throwing each other around. They weren't. Yeah, like his mom's
just like
Nico.
Fucking John Kreese.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah. She's like, patting him down, getting this, like giving him something to drink, fanning him down. And it's like his mom's like, just fuck him up, Mijo. Fuck him up. And like I said, they went hard. They're swinging their swords. They're like grabbing each other, punching each other. It's like I said, it's MMA fight. Throwing each other to the ground and shit. what also I thought was funny too was like there's somewhat of an aesthetic that goes to this something. I felt really out of place at first because you're walking in and you see either rednecks,
Hmm?
trailer trash is another word you could use for it, and people dressed up in full Ren gear,
Mm.
full on Ren Fair dressed. I was like, you know what? I
Well, the
kind of
Ren
like this.
Fair near here just started, so I'm
Yeah,
guessing that might be why they got like a bigger crowd because there's already
maybe
like people
Um,
gearing up to go to the Ren Fair.
could be. There's a couple of guys dressed as wizards. The like I think though the people that were there, like I don't know if it was encouraging enough, but like I said, there's people dressed up as wizards. There's people dressed up as if you're going to a Ren fair. So when you're walking around looking, it's like, okay, this is like for everybody. There, you're kind of immersing
Yeah,
yourself in this. It was
yeah.
really fun. It was really cool. And you know what? Even the snacks, if people ask about that, like the drinks weren't super expensive, and neither were the snacks. They were about like movie theater prices. A bucket of popcorn at the movie theater is like $15. A big ass soda is like another 10, $12. So that's the kind of prices you should expect when you go to these kinds of things. Don't think
they have
because
mead,
like no, but they did have something called the Warhammer. That it looked pretty good. It was
like a fucking model kit. Am I gonna have to earn
no,
my
no.
points?
That's one thing that I will say that I did not like. They're
Mhm.
promoting this drink called the Warhammer. It's like 24 ounces, $20. My first size, it's a Warhammer. That bitch better be in a badass cup. Nope,
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
regular plastic cup. I was
just the
kind of
regular.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, because Jordan Biden, and it was okay. It was, it's an alcoholic drink. It was all right. But I would have
Oh,
wanted
so
it
it's
to.
like a mixed drink. I thought it was like a
Yeah, it's a
beer or
mix.
something.
No, it's just a
Okay.
mixed drink. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
whiskey and I forgot what else, but it's a whiskey drink.
Okay.
And I just wanted it to be in like a really badass cup. I think if it was
Like
in
a
a really
horn or
bad,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a horn or something would have
Yeah.
been cool. And one of the knights that was walking around, he had a horn that he was drinking out of, and whenever like the fighters went up, he was blowing the horn. And actually, some of the previous fighters they were coaching the other fighters, or they're like the up and coming fighters, which I thought was really cool. They come out, walking out like they're walking around into a wrestling show because they got the loud music. I'm telling you, like the aesthetics of the crowd, I expected Chevelle and Nickelback at every song, but it wasn't. I was still happy with all their music choices.
Was it
Um,
Mm.
bardcore? Did someone walk out to
no,
like?
no, nobody came with it hardcore. It was
Oh
either like
man.
like dubstep or some kind of rock music. Um, and I will say the one thing that I was also disappointed in, they had a really badass like poster or image on all the TVs, and they didn't have any posters or merch of it. It was like a knight in full armor. You know who he looked like? He looked like Egress from Solo Leveling. He looked like that,
Okay.
holding
Yeah,
a Texas flag, overlooking a giant kingdom. I was like, why is that not on a
yeah.
fucking
Why
poster or a
not sell
shirt?
that art?
That
Yeah.
would have been
Mhm.
bad. I would have paid good money for that. Um, and actually, there was a fighter from Canada. He got all kinds of booze. Just because he got all kinds of, and like I said, I didn't know who anybody was. So if anybody was from Dallas, I was rooting for the Dallas people, and then nobody was rooting for the Canada guy. Like as soon as
Yeah,
they
fuck
said he was from Canada, while
Canada.
they're in the middle of the fight, you just hear USA, USA, USA. But the Canadian ended up winning, but there wasn't. But I did like that there was no
He
kind of
won.
animal. Yeah, he ended up winning. Yeah, he ended up winning.
I'm gonna go to Tim Hortons tomorrow and vandalize that bitch.
They're gonna be like, "What is his problem? He won the AMMA fight." But like after the win and everything, they do like little interviews, and everybody was really positive, which was really cool. Um, the women fighters, man, they were out there beating each other. They were beating the shit out of each other. They were the only ones that I saw that had the axe fight, and she was swinging. I was like, man, she's had a really shitty day today. And there was two fighters from like fucking Querétaro, Mexico.
Oh,
Like
dope.
Oh.
Yeah, you just I like, and when I heard Mexico, I was like, New Mexico or Mexico, and then he takes off his helmet. And it's like that dude looks like my dad. Oh, dude, yeah, I was like that dude's from fucking Mexico.
That's Mexico classic, all right, not New
Yeah,
Mexico.
yeah. But they're out there, they're doing their thing. So if you ever get a chance to check it out, dude, if you get a chance to go to an AMMA fight, dude, fucking go for it. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. Next time, I know we're gonna go to another one. And I'm definitely gonna dress up as a fucking wizard. Fuck yeah.
Hell
Be
yeah.
be like that guy. I don't know if y'all seen the video of it's like two wizards on like chat roulette. He's like, let me tell you my favorite spell, fireball, and he just opens up a bottle of fireball. He's like, that's not a spell. Yeah, it's fireball. Just opens up.
I like the dude that plays Call of Duty dressed up as a wizard, and he just uses the nades.
Yeah.
Toxic plume.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
The flashbangs, I think, were like the lightning bolt.
Yeah, no. So like, if you could ever get a chance, I would really say check it out. I've actually looked up a few videos, kind of learning who's who, and like I said, all the fighters and everything, they were walking around. They were super nice. They were, taking, and some of the people that were there, you could hear like even like there was a lot of kids that were really into this because these kids will line up and they're like, "You're my favorite fighter," and I'm like, "Holy shit, they know who these people are." I don't know, but they're out there just fucking. I was like, all right, man, hell yeah, man, more power to you. Fuck it, go for it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So if you ever get a chance to go, I say check it out. AMMA.
Yeah, I knew that they existed, but like I don't know. Sometimes I still have like Eagle Pass brain, where like I'll see something on TV and I'll be like, "Man, that's cool. Too bad that it's not here." Wait, yes, it is. It's like down the road. Like I could just go. Yeah, I didn't know that they had shows like in San Antonio where they toured. Like,
I didn't know they toured either. But there's a lot of different leagues apparently, because one of the fighters, he was a champion in another league, and this was like his debut in the AMMA league. And like I said, there's one in Canada. There's leagues in Mexico. I think the guy that was from Mexico, he was like some kind of champion. Like he's a champion out there. And actually the girl, she was also from Mexico. One of the girl fights, she lost, unfortunately, but she was I guess a national champion in Mexico amongst this. But the girl that she fought was like, this girl from Mexico, she's like 5'2", and the girl that she fought, she looked like she was fucking 6 foot. She looked a lot bigger than her, but she held her own. I was like, all right, cool. There we go. They held their
Knights
own.
do slay dragons.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, it was a good time. I suggest everybody go out there and
it sounds like
check it out.
I am gonna go to the Ren Fair next weekend, or this upcoming weekend. I was supposed to go this past one while you were in San Antonio.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be at the Ren Fair here this week, but this thunderstorm came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like everyone fucking canceled.
I caught a little bit of rain because I came home after the fights. It was like 11 o'clock when I left. But I came home after the fights. I caught a little bit of rain on my way home, and then by the time I got home, I fell asleep. I woke up like around 4:30 in the morning, and it was fucking going hard here in town. I do love a good Ren Fair, by the way. I do love a good Ren Fair. I haven't been to a Ren Fair in a long time. If nobody's ever been out there to a Ren Fair, do yourself a favor. Go to a Ren Fair. Have fun. Watch the jousting. Go buy a fucking mug of mead. Just enjoy yourself.
And a turkey leg.
Oh, dude.
Those turkey legs, man.
Even the one that's down the road from us.
If you get a turkey leg though and you're in costume, careful when you eat it. Otherwise, you're gonna stain your costume, and getting those stains off that costume, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of, I am lying. I have seen like Armored MMA, because there was a Ren Fair last year here close to us in Del Rio. It's a small Ren Fair. It's a small Ren Fair. It's a small town, but it has the good vibe. It's a lot of fun. They had AMMA, and I'm just remembering. I have seen it because they were doing it, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, if you go to a Ren Fair, man, don't be scared. It's one of those places where you can be yourself. I know there's
Yeah,
people like, oh, I don't want to go. Like, bro, go dress up, act like a fucking bard, act like a fucking jester, whatever, because that's the whole point of you going. And it just you're supposed to immerse yourself and be part of the place, the fair. Everybody speaks in old English and shit. It's a lot of fucking fun.
yeah.
Don't stop yourself from going.
And some weird guy in an overcoat offers you a cigar. I say take it.
Take it, yeah.
There you go.
And
No,
if you ask
We only offer the
what's there
best
to do,
advice on here.
yeah, for if people ask what is there to do besides just enjoying the vibe and eating the good like wannabe medieval food, depending on which one you go to, there's tons of shows. There's tons of activities, and there's also a lot of shopping you can do. To be honest, I mean, I know there's some people, some of them they do blacksmithing.
yeah,
There's the jousting shows, the night shows. You can learn how to fence. You can do like
you can shoot a
archery,
bow.
axe throwing,
Yeah,
all that shit. There is a lot to do. You can spend quite a bit of time. I want to go to the big one, the one in Houston here in Texas, that the
yeah.
Texas Ren Fair. I haven't been to that one. We used to go to the one in Waxahachie up there by Dallas. That's the one we used to go to. That one was a lot of fun. And I know there's the Sherwood Forest Fair that's over there by Austin, and then the big one, which is Texas Ren Fest. I haven't been to the Texas Ren Fest, and I went to the Sherwood one, I believe, a long time ago. I was only there for like half a day, but it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I do want to go to the big Texas Ren Fair. That's the one I want to go to because I've heard so much good things about it, and I didn't know there were season pass holders and shit. And I was like, how are you gonna have a season pass? But then I saw like the amount, how big it is, and the amount of stuff there is to do. I was like, oh yeah, you can come here every weekend and probably do something different every
Hmm.
time. So yeah, go
Yeah,
out there.
for sure. All right. All right. We will move on from that and to our next topic, which is a trailer just released today as of this recording, and that is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. They dropped their final trailer, and look, I was already hyped for this movie. I
Amen.
didn't think so. I was already sold. So I was like, "There's no way this trailer could get me even more hyped." Nintendo, you son of a bitch! You guys got me more hyped, man. Oh my god, there's like I'm. It really looks like they crammed just so much stuff into this movie. Like they really
Yeah.
just like put this in there and this in there and this in there. So
There's so many nabbits. Just
yes,
so many nabbits.
and and yeah. So needless to say, yeah, I am excited for this movie. I did catch the live or the Nintendo Direct, where once again they had to make it very clear, like we're not gonna show anything else. I blame Smash Brothers for them having to do that, but um, and in it they had the cast of the movie and Charlie Day, who voices Luigi, uh, confirmed that Mario and Luigi are together throughout like the movie. So I'm like, thank you, because that was my biggest complaint of the first one. I didn't like that Luigi spends pretty much most of the movie like captured and he's not there. I'm like, what do you mean? It's called the Brothers movie. Like
Yeah, Super Mario
you gotta
Brothers.
have both. Yeah.
well,
So
well, there's a formula to these video game movies where you have
mhm.
to slowly bring the team together. Just look at Sonic.
Yeah.
Each
True.
Sonic ends with another one showing up.
Mm.
It's their
And
Mario universe.
yeah. And yeah, and I like to think that like Sonic is like taking notes and going like, okay, now how do we top it? Because I've always like said like, dude, those Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailers, like especially like 2 and 3, like they go so fucking hard. And it's like, why? It's a movie about a hedgehog in red sneakers. It does not have to go that hard, but it does. And It's great, and then you watch the movies, and you're like, "Oh my god, these are great."
Yeah, they really are.
They are.
Hmm.
They're really good. And I think Sonic gets away with a lot of. I remember when the first Mario movie came out, people were complaining that like it's just nostalgia bait because it's just using like old songs and stuff from like the original
Hmm.
Mario games, and I had to be like, yeah, Nintendo still uses all that music. Like it still shows up in modern Mario games.
Yeah.
It might
Yeah,
be like orchestrated now and not
yeah.
MIDI, but it still shows up.
Hmm.
Unlike Sonic, where they have like references to the Chow Garden. When the fuck was the last time there was a Chow Garden in a Sonic game? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I guess like Mario's more of like a mixed bag. They get stuff from the classics and then stuff from the modern, and they
yeah,
just
no, and
it's
like it wasn't. I wasn't complaining that Sonic references the Chow Garden or anything. I just think that like a lot of people, I guess, because Sonic kind of does like fully abandon things, don't
yeah
realize that one, that's a reference, and two, that hasn't shown up in the games in like
in a
I don't
while.
know,
Yeah,
like 20 games at this point. Like,
yeah, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, that's fair. But anyway, enough about Sonic. We're talking about Mario.
we're talking about Mario.
Yeah. So, uh, I guess in terms of like what I think or theory, if you will, is that so that we had already known that Wart, the villain from Mario Brothers 2, the frog,
Hmm.
we had already knew he was in the movie because he was on the poster. And now you see him featured a little more prominently in the trailer. No, not prominently. He's there,
Yeah.
You hear him?
but and he
He
voiced
talks.
by Luis Guzman.
Yeah.
And so now I'm thinking, my theory is that
They also had Birdo.
the yeah, Berto was there too, also from Mario Bros. 2. So I'm theorizing that they are introducing the villains in like game order. So the first one had Bowser, two has Ward. So that means in the third movie we'll probably get the Koopalings.
Well, slow your roll.
What?
Before before we get the Koopalings in this too, in Mario,
I
we're
know.
gonna get like the best villain of them all. The fucking Giga Chad Mauser. I love Mauser. I don't know what it is about that stupid mouse, but I love him. I think it's just his shades and his little sneakers. But like ever since I was a kid, I love that fucking design. I'm like, this mouse is cool. I want to be this mouse and
Mhm.
just like throw bombs at Italian plumbers.
Yeah, we'll probably get Mel. You know how like well, I mean, this one you got like Bowser Jr. and I guess Wart. So
Yeah.
in three we'll get the Koopalings and
I also
Bowser.
saw the what's the bee's name? Uh
Honeybee or
Honey, is it
Queen?
Honey Bee or Honey Queen?
Something
Oh,
like it.
I think it's Honey Queen.
Yeah,
But yeah,
she's
we know what we're talking about.
yeah, she's also in it as well. I Because of course I didn't know who was voicing Yoshi when I looked it up. Her they had the different voices and the different villains, and Honey Queen was one of them. So I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know they were putting her in there.
Yeah, she's from Galaxy, I believe. So
Well, I
the newer.
mean, yeah, she's a newer one,
And I mean, the movie is called Mario
Mario
Galaxy. So
Galaxy. So if
yeah,
they didn't put it
so
in there, I'd feel like be a great
mhm.
disservice.
Yep, and
I can't
uh,
stress there was a lot of nabbits, guys. Just like
yeah, there was
so many
an
nabbits.
excruciating amount of Nabbits. Yep,
And it looked like it
and
was his classic design too, like from Mario.
mhm,
Not the
there with the masks.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Um, what is it? I lost my train of thought. All right, and then Yoshi is being voiced by Childish Gambino. No,
Hell
I'm
yeah,
sorry, Childish Gambino's brother, Donald
Donald Glover.
Glover, his twin brother, And yep, I you could give me 100 guesses, and I would not have got that
Same,
one.
dude. Same.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
even.
think
Uh, when y'all
I
told me
probably would
that,
have.
I was like, "Where did y'all find out that information?" I was like, I
In
was
the
watching the
direct,
trailer, and I'm like, I don't see it.
it was in the direct.
Yeah. Um,
Mhm.
I always imagine Yoshi with like a more like girl voice, I guess, or a more high pitched voice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I probably would have cast a girl, but
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Yoshi only works like in two ways. You go like, the high pitched, squeaky voice, or you do the video game donkey, the hey, I'm fucking Yoshi from Mario Brothers.
Terry Crews should have been the voice of Yoshi.
no, but I think the I
Mm.
would have loved to see Terry Crews Yoshi. I want Terry Crews in one of these movies now. Make
I,
him.
I I think Terry Crews should do like more voiceovers in animation, and the ones that you don't expect either. Like that,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the ones you should do. Terry Crews should be doing a lot more of that
make
stuff.
him Miggy. Make him one of the Koopalings. Make him
one of the
Miggy.
cool. Yeah,
Should we
and yeah,
cast the
and
Koopalings? Who? What are
well,
all the
well,
Koopalings?
well, before the Koopalings, I want Danny DeVito to be Wario.
No, he can't be Wario if he's not going to be Detective Pikachu. I
Well, he's not,
that
so that's why
man
he's gonna be
he
Wario.
cannot do any more animated voices until he becomes Detective Pikachu. He can stick with the Lorax because he did the Lorax, but after that, he has to do Detective Pikachu. I'm gonna go find this man and I'm gonna teach him Pokemon so he knows what it is. Just so he can, like, look, I like Ryan Reynolds, but like Detective Pikachu needs to be Danny DeVito. It's the only way it's just gonna make it peak Pokemon movies.
Wait. I like this idea, Juan. Because if we cast Danny DeVito as Wario, that means we can cast his twin brother, Arnold
Arnold
Schwarzenegger,
Schwarzenegger. Yep.
as Waluigi.
Luigi.
As Waluigi. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like Mac or something. That way, it's always sunny reunion.
The
It's
entire Sunny
Dennis.
cast.
Yeah.
It's Dennis as Waluigi.
Glenn Howerton. I
Yes.
I forgot that he's in Fargo. Glenn Howerton.
Oh,
Matt
he is?
or Dennis. Yeah, he's in the first season. And so is Saul.
Oh. Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remembered Saul being in it. I
and
didn't
so
remember.
and so is fucking Mrs. Kettleman, the crazy lady from Better Call Saul. Like in the first season, her and
Oh,
her husband steal a bunch of money.
yeah, the money. Yeah,
Yeah, she's also in the first season of Fargo.
I think I just need to rewatch Fargo. It's been so long.
I've been rewatching it because I never finished the first season. Um,
Mm,
I stopped watching because I wasn't like really paying attention to it, so I wasn't keeping up with
mm,
it.
mm.
Uh, and it's one of those shows that miraculously, I guess, because every season's an anthology, it's a
It's a
different story.
different. Yeah.
Never got it spoiled, so I was like, I signed up for Hulu. I finally caved because Disney was like, "Hey, bro, like you already have Plus. You want
Mhm.
Hulu? We'll give it to you for free for 3 months." And I was like, "Sold."
Sign me
Yeah,
up.
I never I finished season one. I did finish that one, and then I started. I think it was like season two, and then I didn't finish it. And then the third season, I remember watching the premiere like episode because I think that's the one with like Bruce Campbell and uh Ramona Flowers, Mary
Mm,
Elizabeth Winstead. There you go, and
yeah, and Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember watching like the first episode of like that one, and then I just didn't watch the rest of the show. But it's because this was back when it was still on TV. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like on streaming. But yeah, but I'm like shit. Maybe I should like go back and watch it because the hook for both of those like is really good. They let you know from that first episode like your ass is here. but yeah, definitely need you here. But all right, back to fan casting Mario
uh,
characters. um, it,
no, all right. Maybe you're onto something, Juan. Maybe we should get either either Mac or Dennis to be Waluigi.
well, I'm telling you, man, just do a Sunny reunion, and then you can get D to be Daisy.
No, D can't be Daisy. The waitress has to be Daisy.
Oh,
The waitress
perfect.
has to be Daisy, and but D and whichever one we didn't cast as Waluigi can be Koopalings.
Yeah, there is a girl who put it. So.
Yes,
Mhm.
and then we can save Arnold Schwarzenegger for Roy.
Yep. Uh, I'm
What are?
liking this.
Yeah, yeah. What are all the Koopalings' names? I forget all their names. I know
I'm
Iggy,
looking them up right now.
Iggy, Ludwig.
Ludwig,
Morton Jr.
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah, Morton Jr., Larry, Wendy, Roy, Lemmy, Iggy, Lemmy.
Lemmy. I fucking love Lemmy. Lemmy's the one with the mohawk, right?
One of them needs to be John Cena.
Yeah, Lemmy.
Lemmy. I think
Lemmy.
I think Batista should be Morton Jr.
Yeah.
Mm. Samuel L. Jackson needs to be one of them too.
Oh, one of them's Larry.
Larry.
There you go. He could be
He
Larry.
could be Larry. No, you know who's the voice of Thugnificent from Boondocks? He should be Ludwig Vaughn.
I don't know.
I
That's a
don't
good
remember
question.
who.
Yeah.
Magnificent. Boondocks Wiki.
It's Carl Jones.
Uh,
Yeah.
the Boondocks Wiki is giving me everything except the actor who plays him.
Oh yeah. It says when I looked it up, it says Carl Jones.
Yeah, Carl Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's also the
He's also the booty warrior.
yeah. No, oh, it is Jenkins. No, yeah, yeah. So Lemmy's gonna be John Cena. Larry's gonna be Samuel L. Jackson. Morton would be Dave Batista. Should Iggy just be Iggy Pop?
He is named after him.
Yeah, exactly. It's just Iggy Pop.
He's still around, right? Like nothing's happened to
he's still
Iggy Pop.
around,
Yeah.
And Roy would be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's very Arnold coded.
Yeah. Wendy? Oh man, I'm trying to think who would be Wendy.
That's D.
D?
That's gonna
D would
be
be
Sweet
Wendy?
D. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, one of the other Sunny guys can be Larry.
Larry.
Larry. And one of them's Larry.
That's a good fan casting.
Yeah, there we go. All right, and then you Primos, you Alphas, let us know who y'all would fan cast. All right. Any other comments or
No,
you guys want to wrap things up? All right. All right, Alphas. That'll do it for this one. So yeah, you let us know in those comments who y'all would fan cast. Let us know if y'all ever been to a Renaissance fair as well. We would love to hear your stories on there. But either way, thank you all for supporting, watching, and until then, we'll catch you all on the next one.